Bethany Platt's new storyline takes a harrowing turn next week, when her loved ones learn she is in intensive care in a Turkish hospital. Gary Windass takes action when Mason Radcliffe returns once more, while Bernie Winter and daughter Gemma Winter Brown plan a special event. Carla Connor suggests to Sarah Platt that with Bethany away, Daniel Osborne might reunite with his ex Daisy Midgley. Sarah dismisses this, and soon has bigger worries when Daniel returns from visiting Daisy and gets a call that Bethany is in intensive care, and he tells Sarah they need to go to Turkey straight away. While frantically packing, Sarah realizes her passport has expired, but the week takes another worrying turn. Warned that Bethany's infection is severe, Daniel tells Sarah that travel insurance issues mean Bethany can't leave the country until her medical bills are paid. When Bethany regains consciousness, Sarah breaks some life-changing news, and Coronation Street has already confirmed that Bethany's botched cosmetic procedure will cause her to live with a permanent stoma. The week continues, Daniel confides in Daisy, and he hatches a plan to set up a crowdfunding page to pay for Bethany's £25,000 medical fees. Then Bethany takes a turn for the worse as Sarah finds her barely able to breathe. Will Bethany be able to recover fully? Anyone affected by Bethany's story can find support at Colostomy UK. You can also call their 24-hour helpline on 0800 328 4257. Joel approaches Dee Dee Bailey with their wedding rings, declaring that he still loves her and the rings are a reminder of everything he's lost. Dee Dee recoils as Ed and Ronnie Bailey step in, and we're left wondering if they'll take the law into their own hands. Meanwhile, Roy calls at the hospital to check on Lauren, who is in tears as she tells him that baby son Frankie is having a scan to check for brain damage. Lauren confides in Dee Dee that she's been following Joel on a tracker app, and he's spent considerable time in a field and an industrial park. To top it off, he transferred £5,000 into her account without explanation. What is Joel up to? Later, Dee Dee tells Ed and Ronnie that it should have been her wedding day, while Joel is alone in his flat as he writes a letter. Joel then stumbles into the cafe where Roy is alone, locking the door behind him. Is Roy in danger? Dylan Wilson begs Betsy Swain to come clean about planting the purse on Mason, but she refuses. Dylan confesses to Dad Sean Tully that Mason didn't steal the customer's purse, Betsy did. The following day, Betsy, Dylan and Liam Connor discuss the news of Mason's release. Just as Mason appears. After getting a message from Liam, Gary charges in and grabs Mason, pinning him against a wall before Stu Carpenter pulls Gary off Mason. Stu apologizes to Mason for not believing him about the purse, and offers his job back. It looks like Mason will get a fresh start, but as the week continues, he arrives for work with a black eye and makes out he hit his head. Gary and Maria Connor are furious that Mason's back working at Speed Doll, while a vulnerable Mason later sneaks back into the closed restaurant and unrolls his sleeping bag. Will Stu and Yasmin Metcalf find out? Bernie and Billy Mayhew are still clashing about the details of Paul Foreman's funeral. Gemma suggests letting Billy do it his way and organizing their own send-off for Paul afterwards by throwing a rave. The planning is soon underway, and Gemma points out that half-brother Kit Green still hasn't confirmed if they can close the street for the rave. Will Kit be able to pull some strings? Later, Billy is upset to realize that Paul's funeral falls on what would have been their first wedding anniversary. Can the family come together and give Paul a fitting farewell? As Fizz and husband Tyrone Dobbs celebrate her 40th birthday at the bistro, Tyrone gets a text from the school, and Hope's secret vaping habit is soon revealed. Fizz and Tyrone lecture their daughter on the harmful effects of vaping, but Hope isn't interested. She steals some vapes from the corner shop, but knocks some vapes off the shelf on her way out. Adi Allahan is intrigued to spot them on the floor. Has he caught Hope out?